Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of your body against the surface you are resting on. Notice the rhythm of your heartbeat. The quiet hum of life that flows within you. Now, imagine something even smaller. Much smaller than the cells, smaller than the molecules, smaller than the atoms themselves. The building blocks of existence. Quantum particles. Electrons. Photons. Neutrinos. Tiny, invisible, yet fundamental. What if I told you, you are not just made of matter? You are made of waves and probabilities. You are quantum. Everything you see. Everything you touch. Everything you think you are, is a dance of possibilities. At this scale, reality is no longer certain. It is fluid. It is strange. Particles exist in multiple states at once. A cat can be alive and dead. A particle can be here and there. We call this superposition. An entanglement. Two particles, separated by vast distances, can influence each other instantly. A cosmic conversation that transcends space and time. Could it be that you, in your quiet moments, are entangled with the universe? That every thought, every choice, every breath is part of a larger quantum tapestry? Science calls it quantum mechanics. But perhaps it is more than science. Perhaps it is, reality speaking. The hidden architecture beneath the surface of things. Underneath the solidity of your hands. Underneath the walls around you. Underneath the certainty you cling to. There is uncertainty. There is potential. There is possibility. Imagine your mind as a quantum field. Every thought a particle, existing in infinite potential. Every emotion a wave, spreading outward, affecting the unseen world around you. You are not just observing reality. You are participating in it. You are collapsing possibilities into existence. And yet, you rarely notice. You walk through life as if it is fixed. As if the world is a machine. Predictable and solid. But quantum theory whispers another story. A story where reality is co-created. Where consciousness and matter are inseparable. Where you are not just a passenger. You are a creator. The philosopher and the physicist both hint at this truth. The ancient sages spoke of the subtle fabric of existence. The Taoists of the hidden flow. The mystics of the invisible threads connecting all things. Science, now, confirms it. Your atoms are made in the hearts of stars. You carry the memory of cosmic explosions. You are literally stardust. And more. You are waves. Vibrations. Probabilities. Your presence affects the world in ways you may never see. Even the act of observation changes the outcome of reality. The famous double-slit experiment proves it. A particle, when watched, behaves differently than when unobserved. Could it be that simply by being conscious, you are shaping the universe? Every decision, every glance, every intention, echoes through the quantum fabric. Some scientists suggest consciousness itself is a quantum phenomenon. That your mind might operate on the principles of superposition and entanglement. That your awareness is not separate from reality. It is a part of it. And here's the most unsettling, beautiful part. You are never truly alone. You are connected to everything. Every star. Every planet. Every particle. Every other human being. every whisper of wind, every drop of rain. We are all quantum. Interwoven threads of light and energy. Collapsing and reforming. Forever. So, what does this mean for your life? It means reality is more malleable than you imagine. It means possibility is always present. It means change begins not in the world, but in your perception of it. When you understand your quantum nature, you begin to see life differently. You notice the subtle connections. The coincidences that feel like fate. The moments where choice seems guided by something greater. You begin to live, more consciously. More intentionally. More fully. And perhaps, you begin to wonder about death. About the nature of existence. Because quantum reality does not end with the body. Energy never dies. It transforms. It moves. It becomes something new. You are part of a continuous dance. A cosmic rhythm that has no beginning and no end. And when you feel fear or doubt, remember this. You are not limited. You are not separate. You are quantum. Infinite possibilities wrapped in a fragile, temporary form. And in that, there is freedom. In that, there is wonder. In that, there is life itself. So breathe. Feel. And remember. You are part of the hidden science of reality. You are part of the universe observing itself. And in that observation, the world changes. You change. Reality changes. Everything is connected. Everything is alive. Everything is quantum. Close your eyes again. And simply, be. Reality feels solid. You can touch it. You can measure it. You can name it. But beneath that certainty, something far stranger is happening. At the quantum level, nothing is fixed. Nothing is still. Nothing is truly separate. Particles appear and disappear without warning. Energy flickers in and out of existence. Cause and effect blur into probabilities. This is not chaos. It is a deeper order. An order that does not obey intuition. An order that humbles certainty. You are built from this uncertainty. Every atom in your body is mostly empty space. Between the nucleus and the electron, there is vast nothingness. And yet, you exist. Not as solid matter, but as stabilized patterns of energy. Temporary agreements between forces. Your body is not a thing. It is an event. Your thoughts are not objects. They are processes. Your identity is not fixed. It is continuously emerging. Moment by moment. Choice by choice. Quantum physics tells us that reality is not made of things. It is made of relationships. Interactions. Connections. Nothing exists in isolation. A particle has no definite position until it interacts. A wave becomes a point only when measured. Potential becomes actual only when something observes. An observation is not passive. It participates. It changes outcomes. This raises a quiet but radical question. If observation shapes reality, what role does awareness play? What role do you play? You are not just inside the universe. The universe is unfolding through you. Your brain is not separate from the cosmos. It is a localized expression of it. Neurons fire using quantum-sensitive chemistry. Synapses depend on probabilistic events. At the smallest scales, even thought is uncertain. Even intention is a field of possibilities. This means your future is not written. It is weighted, leaning towards certain outcomes, but never fully decided. Every moment holds multiple paths. Most collapse unconsciously, through habit, through fear, through repetition. But awareness changes the equation. When attention enters the system, new possibilities open. You begin to notice choice where before there was automation. You begin to feel space where before there was pressure. Quantum reality is not about control. It is about sensitivity, alignment, resonance. Just as particles resonate with fields, humans resonate with meaning, with intention, with coherence. When your inner state is fragmented, reality feels resistant. When your inner state is coherent, reality feels responsive. This is not magic. It is physics meeting psychology. Order emerging from alignment. You are constantly emitting information. Through action. Through attention. Through expectation. The world responds not to what you demand, but to what you consistently embody. At the quantum scale, patterns repeat until disturbed. At the human scale, lives do the same. Until awareness intervenes. Until perception shifts. And perception is everything. Because what you perceive becomes real to you. Two people can inhabit the same world and experience entirely different realities. One sees threat. The other sees opportunity. One collapses possibility into fear. The other collapses it into curiosity. Same universe. Different outcomes. This is the hidden science of choice. Not free will as domination, but free will as participation. You cannot command the universe, but you can cooperate with it. You can learn its language. Probability, uncertainty, flow. You are not meant to force certainty out of existence. You are meant to navigate uncertainty skillfully. To move with it. To listen. Quantum systems thrive on balance. Too much order and they freeze. Too much chaos and they dissolve. Life exists at the edge. So do you. Your anxiety often comes from resisting uncertainty. From demanding guarantees from a probabilistic universe. But the universe does not offer certainty. It offers possibility. And possibility requires courage. To act without knowing. To choose without proof. Why would you be exempt? To resist change is to resist reality. To accept change is to align with it. And alignment creates peace. Not because problems disappear, but because resistance dissolves. You stop fighting the nature of existence. And start working with it. This is where science quietly meets wisdom. Ancient traditions spoke of impermanence, of interconnectedness, of illusion. Quantum physics did not invent these ideas. It rediscovered them in mathematical language. Different paths. Same truth. Everything is connected. Everything influences everything else. Not always visibly. Not always immediately. But always fundamentally. Your presence matters. Your attention matters. Your choices ripple outward in ways you may never witness. You are not insignificant. You are embedded, woven into the structure of reality itself. And this is not pressure. It is meaning. You are not required to be perfect. Only present. Only aware. Only willing to engage honestly with uncertainty. The universe does not demand certainty from you. It responds to authenticity, to coherence, to alignment between inner state and outer action. You are not here to dominate reality. You are here to dance with it. Sometimes leading. Sometimes following. Always learning. Always changing. And when life feels overwhelming, remember this. Nothing about you is static. No feeling is permanent. No situation is final. Probability is always in motion. Possibility is always present. Even now. Especially now. You are not trapped in a fixed world. You are living inside a dynamic one. A quantum one. Where every moment is a threshold. And every awareness reshapes what comes next. This is the hidden science of reality. Not cold. Not mechanical. But alive. Responsive. Interconnected. And you are not outside of it. You are part of its unfolding. One choice. One perception. One moment at a time.